In hoverboard news, New York follows UK in banning hoverboards in public areas. Now, I actually heard about this today in a couple vlogs that I watched from Casey Neistat and Syndicate, where Casey was actually going around to the police officers in New York and asking them if they heard about this new enforced law that was posted a couple days ago. And the majority of them said no, except for one officer where he did hear about it, but he wasn't really going to do anything about it. Because New York officers have bigger things to deal with in the city than hoverboards riding around, especially with the terrorists going on in Paris. So the big cities are on high alert. But I could see this being a problem in like smaller cities, like mine, like Connecticut, Hartford, and all that, because it is a smaller city. So the police officers really don't have anything else to do, and they have to make a quota, from what I've read online. So they have to do what they have to do to get that quota. But back to the article. Hoverboards is self-balancing scooters that have become popular among kids and celebrities alike are now illegal to ride in New York City. New York has become the latest city to ban self-balancing scooters known as hoverboards, warning that anyone caught riding them in public places could face a fine up to $500, which I find ridiculous. Like, I think a $500 fine is more than a littering fine, and I'm pretty sure a littering is, I think, like $230 or somewhere around there. So it's almost doubled from what a littering could be. According to the New York City Police Department, hoverboards are prohibited by New York State law since they are considered motor vehicles that cannot be registered with the Department of Motor Vehicle. Now, New York is saying any vehicle that does not have handlebars is considered a motor vehicle. So I would assume that they would say skateboards are considered a motor vehicle because they do not have handlebars as hoverboards don't. And I could see the boosted boards like Casey has possibly getting banned later on in the future, because if these hoverboards are getting banned, I could see the boosted boards, skateboards getting banned in New York also, because people are riding them right in the middle of the street, could be getting hit by cars. So it is a safety hazard for people to be riding hoverboards in the middle of the street. If they're riding them in like the bike lanes that are designed for bikes and things of that nature, I could see it not being a problem. But New York clearly doesn't want hoverboards running around their cities, even in bike lanes. So the news came after New York Police Department's 26th precinct tweeted a warning to citizens on Wednesday, stating that the electric hoverboard is illegal as per NYC Admin Code 19-176.2, which is the citation code, I'm assuming. So $500 fine in New York City for these stupid hoverboards. Now, I've actually seen not that many people in my area riding hoverboards. I think I've seen quite a few down by the mall, but it's the real cheap ones, not like the really high-end ones. However, the tweet was quickly deleted, leaving many confused as to whether hoverboards, which do not have handlebars, were subject to this law. Now, they are considering this a motor vehicle even though it doesn't have a handlebar, which is complete nonsense to me, because it doesn't have a steering wheel. It's motorized by your movement. So if you lean forward, you're going to move forward. If you lean backward, you're going to stop. So, I don't know. I don't see this as a motor vehicle, but I guess New York does. And I would also be very confused if I saw the tweet and 2 seconds later it got taken down. And I would like, is it really a law or is it not? Is somebody tweeted by accident? Or I don't know. But the tweet was deleted quickly after. They don't say how long after. It could have been a day after, maybe. I would assume they did in like 15 minutes, maybe. I don't know. But since then, both the NY Department of Motor Vehicles and the NYPD have confirmed that hoverboards are prohibited in the city. Now they got this deal of banning hoverboards from the UK, as I said in the title. So they're stemming off of the UK's reasoning, which meanwhile in Britain the police have banned from riding hoverboards on roads or pavements, stating that they can only be used on private property. Now New York is banning them in all public places, not on private property, or your own private property for that matter, I'm assuming. So like any parks, anything of that nature is prohibited in New York. But in the UK, you can still ride them on your personal property, your private property, or whatever. The Department of Transport would advise that appropriate safety clothing should be worn at all times. Like you should be wearing the appropriate clothing on whether you're on a hoverboard, a bike, a scooter, a skateboard, whatever. Because if you fall and you don't have the right gear on, you're going to get screwed up bad. and have cuts all over your body, maybe break a bone or something. Who knows? But this is pretty crazy to hear about this. It's only a matter of time before like the Chicago, LA, the bigger cities, Philly, are going to be banning this also. Maybe the power skateboards in general, maybe. Who knows? It's pretty exciting to see what other city is going to ban this, because I personally don't use these, so it's not a big deal to me, but I figured I would tell you guys in case you guys didn't know and you guys live in New York and ride hoverboards. Anyways, I'm just going to wrap up this article. The link for this article is down in the description box below, as along with the news article from last week is down below also. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. The pain was worth the news. A man hit by sliding door rewarded $21.5 million. James Hauntsman received a huge payout after